Hey guys, good morning. I just wanted to reach out to you and give you a little rundown for what's going to happen with us for the week of April 13th to April 17th. A lot of changes last week. So, there's a change in attendance. Make sure that you see how you get logged on and get recorded for the day. And you also know that at this point, your final grade is made up of marking periods 1, 2, and 3. And then for the fourth marking period, it's going to be satisfactory or unsatisfactory. And also that you have an opportunity to keep that fourth marking period grade and bump up your GPA or not. So moving forward, what I would totally recommend to you, all of you have done fantastic in this class, but you're going to be left with an opportunity to essentially be getting 100% in this fourth marking period with the stuff we're going to roll out. And you could opt in and just bump up that GPA that much higher with the score that you have from this class. It's totally going to be your prerogative, but I'm going to roll out each week pretty much what you're seeing right here this week. So we've got a little bit of information, a little bit of an activity, and you should be able to wrap it up. Also, just wanted to give you a quick idea. We're going to follow the same activity where we've got everything rolled out on Monday. It will be due at the end of the week, and then you decide how you want to get that done. I hope you guys decide to do a great job and stick with me on these projects and activities. I've enjoyed working with you so much on all of your different projects that you've done, and it was a pretty hard blow for me last week when they said that we weren't going to go back to school. I really enjoy working with your class. You guys know that I love DECA and all the things that go along with that. So I hope you're doing well. In the future, I am going to offer some Zoom sessions, which will just be a meet and greet kind of thing, but we're just going to roll it out pretty gentle this week. So what we have going on, if you can take a look for me, we're going to be talking about experiential marketing. So last week we talked about visual merchandising. That's the way everything looks. And then this week what we want to talk about is how do we get people in the door of our store, of our restaurant, of their different things, and actually have them trying to engage with our company and also with our brand image. So take a look for me real fast at this definition that we have for experiential marketing, and we're going to look at two examples. So what we have for experiential marketing is the premise is to create a closer bond between the consumer and the brand by immersing them in a fun and memorable experience. If a brand event stirs genuine positive emotions within people, then they're most likely, more likely to associate those emotions with the brand, which is more effective than showing them a Facebook ad or something else along those lines. So what we're going to start out with is an example from Doc McStuffin. I don't know if you feel like you know that, maybe from when you were little or from if you have any little cousins or brothers and sisters. But a quick example of experiential marketing is this Doc McStuffin checkup clinic. Now this example happened in London, so you're going to notice that they use a little bit of different spelling on things and a little bit of different words. But essentially what it is Doc McStuffins is going to be a Disney show for little kids, maybe like 4 to 7. And if you take a look, what's going on is that the kids had a chance to come in to a Doc McStuffin clinic. As you can imagine, Disney does a really good job of marketing ancillary products to go along with their shows and movies. Ancillary products are when you have something like Pirates of the Caribbean, and then you make the little models that go along with that, or the characters and that kind of thing. So what you've got going on is Doc McStuffin little packages of stethoscopes and things like that. So they would give the kids 10 minutes to come in and try to solve what was going on with Big Ted. So Big Ted is this gigantic teddy bear that you can see. There were 8,000 kids that participated in it, and over 75% of them marked it as an excellent activity. So it was a really great way for Disney to bring the kids in, have them play with the stuff, and as you can imagine, get them to actually spend some money and buy some things. So we're going to pop back over to our activity that we have for this week. So our activity that we have for this week, which is where we started out, is going to be called our 2020 Experiential Marketing Activity. Now I have the word edited at the top because it's a little bit trimmed down from what we would have normally done. So for us, we already took a look at that definition. That's going to be in your activity for this week. And then we've got a second thing for you, which is really cool. So So this is actually from 2013, and it also is from London. So there was a Derek Dro's jump store in London, and basically what they did is they had a 10-foot high shelf put on the wall, and any body that could jump up and grab a pair of the Derek Rose sneakers were then able to get a free pair of sneakers in their size. So whenever you open up the activity, you're going to see that there's a link right here for you. So you can go ahead and watch that. I already practiced with this and the video will not come up for me right here. But also just to make sure you know what's going on with our activity this week. So we are talking about experiential marketing, and you can see that your activity is going to be on page 2. So I'm going to go down in this Google Doc to page 2. And I want to make sure that I go File, make a copy of this Google Doc, so that way I've got it. And then we're just going to choose one of these companies below and create an experiential marketing event for them. So these are your 6 different companies that you have to choose from. I feel like you're definitely going to recognize at least one, probably all of them, but at least one. And then if you scroll down a little bit more, you can see for 20 points what we're looking for this week. So we're looking for you to come up with an idea of how you can take one of these companies and then create an experiential marketing event for them. So we want to get people in the door. We don't want any kind of posters or anything like that. We need an activity. We need an event to get them in the door. So we're going to create a name for it. You're going to tell me how that's going to work, who is the audience that we're targeting, and then also at the end of the event, what type of data would we look at to find out if this was a success? You're going to be able to type all of your answers in right over here. I can't type today, but that's okay. And you're just going to submit that. There's no slideshow, there's no poster, there's no Canva, there's nothing like that. So I can't wait to see the ideas that you guys come up with. If you have anything that comes up during the week that you need any help with, please make sure that you reach out to me. You know that I would be happy to talk to you, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Just a quick reminder for you, this activity will be due by midnight on Friday, but you decide how you want to fit that in. Have a fantastic week and reach out to me if there's anything I can do to help you out.